All right, good morning. It is Friday, February 21st. It's 10 degrees outside and clear, so no snow. That's a good thing. And I think it's going to be going up to 44 degrees today, so should be a nice outdoorsy type of Friday. What else? We had an update yesterday. We're in the season 2 mid-season for Warzone. Not a lot changed. It did look like they buffed the Cypher just a little bit. They nerfed the Ames 85. They nerfed the C9, but it looks like the C9 is still meta, and we were already kind of leaning towards the Cypher anyway. So we're going to keep doing that. What else? I don't know what else. I went ahead and removed my loadout for the Ames 85. We're probably not going to go back to that, just because. Just because. I made a couple changes to the Cypher this morning. I put the bigger optic back on. I think it's a little bit better for my eyes to be able to see what we're shooting at. King Bean, good morning. How you doing? C-Tuck, good morning. Plenty of wins for you today. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if there's anything drastically different that would cause the wins to happen. But yeah, we're going to do our best. We're going to give it the old college try. Now, they took away the map on this mode. You can't even go into the map until now. So I don't know if that was a conscious decision or if they actually just broke it worse than they did before. I think they had a bug report saying, well, it doesn't show the helicopter flight line, so the devs just said, well, okay, we'll just turn the map off until you're in there, and then it'll work fine. I think it's amazing when you describe a problem to developers. Sometimes you have to spoon feed whatever solution you really want, or they're just gonna best guess it, and that's usually not the right answer. I don't know that that's what happened. It could be a conscious decision, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. All right, we need some boxes. We need some stuff. Get rid of our thing. Go buy our loadout. That was definitely the long way around. So I see the GPR also got a slight nerf, which I didn't think it needed. It's already not very viable. The Craig C got a little bit of a buff, but I don't know how viable it is either. But everything online is showing the Cypher is the #1 go-to right now. And it kind of makes sense. It was close before, and with Ames taking a little hit and this thing taking a buff, it sounds about right. John, good morning. How's the update? I don't really see a lot of differences. Obviously, we have a few nerfs and buffs on the window. I don't know if anything in the game that is better. Grabbing lobbies seems to take longer. Even boot camp, you're up in the 70 millisecond range before it finds a game. So that doesn't seem better, but it's not horrible. But to be fair, I really haven't played that much. You know, the update came out yesterday around noon. I jumped on just to get the update. And immediately you see a whole bunch of Ninja Turtles running around. So lots of people are spending money on these little things. All right, we got 12 grand. We should be able to get all our stuff. Yeah, I got nothing out of that. That's not right. There's got to be a mistake there. They must want you to have stuff. All right, so we got our Death Blow and our C9. And we haven't seen any people yet. I guess that's how we'll know how the game's going, whenever we see somebody and see how the gunfights work. Still nobody. Nice to find a gas mask before we have to get out of here. And a couple of those vesty things would be good. So his grenade doesn't blow up. I guess if you kill him while he's throwing it, some reason it doesn't go off. I don't know. I thought it always goes off. Gas mask. Where is that gas mask? There's one. All right. Let's go ahead and get some circle here. Butter, good morning. Cliffy Flores, good morning. The free loadout falls much earlier in boot camp now. That's good to know. So we probably want to get more centered if that's the case. So if we do go to Gulag, we'll have a shot at getting our free loadout later. And Grant, good morning. I didn't see you sneak in there. But yeah, the nerfs and buffs didn't seem that serious. We were already on the Cypher, so that's... So that wasn't much of a change for us. I think the Ames 85 is a no-go at this point. Everyone's still saying it's like second is the meta, and I don't know if that's the case, because for us it was just kind of shooting marshmallows after about 50 meters, which is not what you want for your long-range weapon. Somebody will just sit back and pick you apart. All right, we didn't get our loadout, so we're going to go try to grab one. Glad that was a bot. All right, let's go check out this free loadout, see if we get our perks. So they had a good idea on squad games. You know how you can drop in and grab your loadout, and if you have one teammate that doesn't get their loadout, if you die, you can come back in and get your loadout again. Well, they had the plan of taking that away and say, well, it's a one and done scenario. You get your loadout, and if you come back, you can't get your loadout because you've already gotten it, which makes perfect sense. And I guess they're getting around the issue where somebody with good guns gets their loadout. The guy that doesn't have his stuff leveled up doesn't, and what they do is just die, and you pick up the other guy's guns, and they resurge and come back. Which makes sense. I mean, I never thought of that, doing that. I'm not going to die just so my buddy can have a good gun. Tell you what, the Cypher is hitting pretty good. Look where this guy is. Somebody close to us. I did put the 60 round magazine back on this thing. I do not like the plate animation. They slowed down the plating for some reason. And I don't know if it's a perk that I changed or what, but there's definitely a slower plating issue. Alright, we need to go find some gear. We can't stick in those gunfights. I don't know what perk I would have changed. I think it was, there's a perk that lets you regenerate health really fast, and we had that before, and we took that away because it didn't think it looked important. But maybe that's what was allowing the plating to happen quicker. Alright, 4 plates. We should get a couple more if we're going to get back in a gunfight. There we go. See what we're up against. know there's still people behind us, so we don't want to sit here too long. Like to get to some cover before we have to shoot at somebody. Be nice to get right on this rooftop. Where are the people that were over there? Did we kill everybody? We heard somebody drop in this area right here. You know, bullet velocity on this thing is not the best. It's not that it's horrible, it's just not great.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Yeah, so they're going to try to come down the other side. Let's go ahead and if I can jump, I'll grab this thing. There we go. Did they already get down? I guess they did.
Oh. See that?
He wasn't happy about that.
Gas is inbound. New safe zone. Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
We don't want to sit in gunfights as long as we normally do.
Top five.
I don't know about that. So he has the FJX Horus. He's spraying everywhere. Emily K, good morning. Welcome in. Fridge to Wheel, good morning. McJ, good morning. Grant is sneaky. Yes, Snakes 2000, good morning. Welcome in. The update, how's it going? It's going okay. I don't know how somebody with an FJX Horus. Is the Horus still a thing? Apparently it is. So we had 10 kills, 1 death. Not horrible for a start, but I felt like that should have went better for us. All we had to do was get on that road and hold down the road. But somebody got up there and somehow took advantage of us. All right, anything I want to change? I don't think so. I think the changes we made on the Cypher are pretty good. You know, this loadout keeps coming back, and I don't know why. All right, so the Cypher, we went back to the Willis 3X, put on the compensator, the gain twist barrel, the vertical foregrip, extended mag before we were running the fast mag, but 60 rounds is better than 35. Commando grip, infiltrator stock, and the recoil springs. The perk situation, let's look at that because that was a problem. So we put scavenger on because we've always had problems coming up with ammo. So this starts with max ammo, resupply plates and cash and ammo from dead players. Before I think we had Survivor, which starts regeneration more quickly. Your allies revive you faster when you're down. Health regen begins after 3 seconds. So it doesn't say anything about plating faster, but it feels like something is different. Now we also have Quartermaster, but that we've been using all the time. But the only thing we changed is Scavenger from Survivor. And I think we're going to keep that the same. SMG, we didn't change anything there. Everything's still the same. Sentinel Warrior, good morning. Welcome in. Emily says there's new perks, I'm pretty sure, with the update. Yeah, the perks you have to get with the event. So there's nothing unlocked immediately. And the event doesn't start for a few days. So I don't know what the perks are going to be. It's something about like when you're crouching or crawling, you do those things faster. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, I do crouch quite a bit, but I don't know if it's worth giving away something else like Scavenger or something. Scavenger's pretty good. I mean, you regenerate your kill items, your lethals and tacticals. Where are you? I wish this thing had a little bit more. I don't know, what am I trying to say? The bullet velocity, just a slight more bullet velocity, but it's not bad. Cliffy Floors, does Scavenger serve a purpose outside of multiplayer? Yeah, absolutely. I think Scavenger lets you throw smokes and they come back. If you set your blast traps, you can regenerate your blast traps, so that's good. Do I use it that much? Probably not. In boot camp, we don't get our loadout that often anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Man, they definitely screwed up the map situation. But I think they may have done it on purpose. They don't want squads strategizing where they're going to drop. They kind of just want it to happen on the fly. Which I don't understand. I would think for a new player, you would want them to start learning strategy. All right, overall not a bad building. Still got 3 minutes for our most wanted though. Thought we would have got a bigger dent in it than that. I think they may have slowed down the most wanted as far as how quickly you get rid of it by opening boxes. I thought before it took off 15 seconds every time you opened a box, and like 30 seconds every time you killed someone. Let's see, so 210. Oh, it's still the same. Just feels different. Definitely need to check out that FJX Horus though. That guy deleted us on the bridge. And I don't know that he should have. Alright, 57 seconds. We kind of need to move towards this buy station, but we need a little more loot done before we get there. Well, we hear a box. I have no idea where it's at. Up here somewhere. Somebody else landed close. Let's see if we can get enough loot to get our secondary. Probably not. This historically is not a great loot spot. Maybe he had some stuff. $300 short. We are so close. One box. Where's the box? $50. Good enough. Let's go get our box. Get out of here. Gas is coming quick. And we are off. First time chat. Hobby. Greetings from Austria. What's going on in Austria today? And Austria, that's where James Bond goes to snow ski. That's the only thing I know about Austria. From Russia with Love started in Austria, I think. Maybe not. But welcome in. Good to hear from you. Fridge to wheel. Maybe look at the building the FJX after this match. Yeah, we should definitely look at it because that. I mean, there's always some outliers on all these updates. They do all this weapon balancing and they'll miss something. And I don't know who goes through and checks all this stuff. But someone finds out, hey, you know, the FGX is a hit scan or some anomalies happening. And it only will stay like that for about a week or so till Warzone throws out a patch to nerf it. But they really only want the weapons that are super strong to be the ones that are in the store. And the ones that people don't actually have unless they buy it in the store. So that's what they normally do. So, Hobby, what is going on in Austria today? I'm guessing it's wintertime there. It is in the northern hemisphere. You're probably doing some yodeling, a little bit of snow skiing, probably the cross-country variety. All right, running along this ridge is not a great idea. One of my high school friends that play Warzone, his screen name is Medic. He was over in Switzerland until recently, just moved back to the States to help his dad out. Guessing that's close to Austria. I don't know. Fridge to wheels, got to get in a CDL class. Thanks for stopping by, Fridge. We'll see you later. All right, we hear people. I'm going to hold this hill for a minute. No, we're not going to hold the hill. We're going to hold Firehouse, see if we can stop a team from running in. Might be a little late for this party, but we'll see. And that's where a little better bullet velocity would come in handy. Enemy soldier incoming. That's not a good sign. I guess he was up on top. I didn't hear him land there. That was just bad. We got a call out that there was somebody close by. We just kind of ignored it because I didn't hear the parachute. All right, so we have a primary and secondary say they're the same in the Gulag. It says PPSH in both slots, but we know that's not the case. So yeah, they messed up the gun graphics in the Gulag. That's different. It was fine yesterday. Oh, good Lord. Grabbing the parachute was kind of awkward there. All right, this is problematic. There's not going to be any loot anywhere except over there. Guess we're going to have to go for it. We need plates at least. And ammo for our guns would be good. I would think your loadout box should have 6 plates, full ammo, and weapons. I know it's probably a perk you can grab to do that. Let's start out as wide as we can, because we're going to need all the help we can get.
New safe zone located. Gulag's closed until further notice.
Well, we just wasted a thing.
There's an increased payout for this
Didn't
job.
mean to do that.
Collect.
All right, I hope these buildings aren't already looted.
9 left. Keep the pressure on.
Looks like they've already been ran through, but maybe there's a blue box that is reset. Whole bunch and not a lot for us. All right, we have 90 rounds of ammo in our AR. SMG, we have a little bit more.
Gas moving in.
4 teams, 8 people. We're going to low profile this. We do not have enough bullets to shoot at people. I'm going to let that bot go that way unless he's going to come shoot at us. We're going to let him get as close as he wants. Hopefully he has some ammo or something for us. I guess not. All right, again, we're going to try to let these guys get in front of us. Hopefully they pass on our left side. It's 1 team, 3 people. We can't sit in there and take those shots. We should have downed him and backed off. I'll tell you what, that guy came up and didn't miss a shot. He's the guy that killed us last time, too. So he's a little suspect. Frustrating. All goods in Austria, thanks. So you named all the cliches from Austria. Nice. Yes, Swiss is our neighbor. Yeah, I don't know much about Austria. I've only seen Austria in like James Bond and all kind of, you know, spy type things. That's where you think of Austria or snow skiing. No, that's not true. What's the snow skiing movie? Oh, what is it? Hot Dogs. Hot Dogs. That's isn't there a ski team from Austria in there? They were the real asses, I guess. I don't know. All the Americans are drunk and high, and the Austrians come in all serious. I think that's the way that works. Sentinel Warrior close. Yes, soon as we down that first guy, we should have backed off, reloaded, rotated up the hill to our right. Because I'm pretty sure somebody had a ping on us. And because that next guy just kind of snapped right onto us. So I'm hoping we were already pinged. Otherwise, he was suspect. But if we would have downed the first guy, they would have had to make a decision to revive him if he didn't have a self-revive already. And at least there'd be a little bit of chaos in their squad for a moment. But me just standing on that hill and trying to find the next target wasn't the right answer. All right. As far as cliches go, it's easy to come up with cliches about Americans. We're all kinds of messed up. we're all considered hillbillies or spoiled brats or not very smart. And most of those are true. All right. So the AR loadout keeps coming back over and over. We're going to delete it again. It's almost like it reloads from some offsite storage. It's like, okay, well, until you exit the game, we're not going to save your settings. So maybe if you like deleted it and then exited the game. Oh, I so much want to jump on this car. We didn't get a chance. Emily, thanks for the good game. Sentinel Warrior, thanks for the good game. Did they change the meta? They did a little bit. They buffed the Cypher, which is this bullpup weapon. They nerfed the... Oh, what did they nerf? They nerfed the Model L, so it's not usable anymore. And I think the Ames 85 is the same. But since we got a buff on the Cypher, I think it's probably the way to go. It was close before, but I feel like the Cypher is a little more stable now. We were able to put our better optic on and not feel like we can't hit things. How about... Great. Sniper rifle is not what we needed right out of the drop there. I almost didn't want to say that this Fang 82 was buffed also. But I don't know that it really mattered. Fang 82, the fire rate is just a little bit slow, which makes it not usable for anything. It reminds me a lot of the Cronin Squall from old, but it doesn't quite have the same ability to single fire it, or you could spam fire the Cronin Squall and get a much higher fire rate. And it feels like they've capped all the fire rates. Where's this box at? Roof? I don't know. There you are. All right, 50-something seconds. We should be able to get out of this contract pretty quick here. His gangster buddy showed up. I was lucky to get the guy in the coat of many colors, but didn't kill him. Geez, every time I like a certain gun, it gets nerfed. Sentinel Warrior. Yeah, that's what happens. The Model L, I didn't actually love the Model L. It was a little shaky on recoil. The range and damage was good, but it just never felt like a good weapon. Snarky Goblin, welcome in. Good morning. As much cash as we can. All right, how do we make out here? XM4 was nerfed, but shoots laser straight. Very good fire rate. Feels like casual players should use it. Cliffy, yeah. Man, that's a hard call though. Do you go with the XM4 that's laser straight, but it's shooting marshmallows over 30 meters? I mean, it feels good for the casual player, but I think in the end, you're probably going to be hampered by it. You know, you gotta run a weapon that's going to have some type of damage with it. All right, we're going to be way behind on gas here, but I think we can make it work out. Is that a C9? We're going to take the C9. Also, the PPSH. I don't think it got a nerf or buff, but I think it's probably as good as the C9. I don't know why we're trying to run these out-of-bound gas plays. We're just going to go in a little faster. All it would take is one gunfight to get locked in with somebody out there on the edge, and it would go poorly. KSV was good. The KSV was good before the update, and I don't know if they actually did anything to it. But I still think the C9 is probably the best SMG in the game. All right, we have 4,000. We need some more stuff. Where's a buy station? I guess we're going to try to work our way over here. All right. Don't quite have enough money yet. Hoping we're going to find something on the way. If we would have ran the other bridge, we would have had some stuff. Well, we could just hit that loadout. That's what we need to do. Make sure we have both our weapons. Sometimes you come away from a buy station, you think everything's good, but it's not. All right, looks like Firehouse is our ticket for right now. We do have loadout, so we're going to go ahead and blast trap this staircase a little bit. I don't know that we really want to take roof, but we're going to look at it. Bunch of nothing going on around here. Don't want to be up here. Somebody's going to take her head off with a sniper rifle. Where do we think everybody's at? There's somebody right there. He jumped off the backside, but he was shooting at somebody on this side. I don't see who he was shooting at. So yeah, like right now our restock is bringing back our blast traps. We already have one, and we'll have another one here in a moment. And now we're full of blast traps again, so that's really for nothing, just to piss him off a little bit. Of course, now he knows we're over here. All right, there's still 7 teams, 12 people. Peter, what is up? Phil, what is going on? Self-revive ground floor. Let's go get that. We shouldn't leave a self-revive laying on the ground floor. There you go. Man, you guys have better eyes than I do. All right, we have a self-revive. Now we just need to find some of those vesties. Got the car back inbound. Best thing about the cars is you learn where everybody's at around them, because everybody starts taking shots at him. All right, we have a shot at this guy. Why don't we see this guy? He's in the car. Why didn't the blast trap blow up? All right, well, sometimes you just gotta take the guy out. How are we gonna play this? I kind of want to get back on the roof, maybe.
Losing ground. Moving.
Back in Firehouse for a minute. Feel like we may have missed our chance here, but we'll see if we can get back up here. Man, didn't quite get that. Didn't get the shots on that we needed. We're okay-ish on ammo, but not great-ish. We're going to have somebody on this bridge. That's going to be the play. Let's get the bridge. All right. 4 teams, 1v1v2. Nothing else, maybe we can lock him down over there. We got this guy up here.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Oh, couldn't have picked this better. We're gonna just keep shooting him a little bit. Protect the backside of our bridge real quick. Got a couple blast traps. We're gonna take care of that right here. So he was talking to someone, but the game is showing 1v1v1.
Try to. Damn. God damn.
Good game. Boy was not happy about that one, was he? All right, well, we worked that out somehow. Wise Man, 25 and cold and windy in Delaware. Come on, spring. I agree. Right now we're pretty cold. We're 12 degrees. 12 degrees and clear, so that's good. We like that. But I'm ready for spring, too. All right, Sentinel Warrior, thanks for the good game. Peter, thanks for the good game. Call me Pug. Sentinel Warrior. So we got 8 kills, 1 death, first place. We'll take that. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the other guy down at the bottom. He must have just died a horrible death. I don't know. He was running along. I guess I don't know who killed him. I didn't kill him. There were 3 of us, and that was just us 2 fighting on the side. All right. But I think my weapons are working out okay. We're running the Cypher, which I have the Death Blow blueprint. I don't know that we needed that. You could probably build it up from scratch. And then we're also using the C9, which is working pretty well. I almost think like we could take the stock off or something to make it a little snappier to use. But I do like the longer range that we're getting out of it right now, so we're going to stay with that. Emily, thanks for the good game. Wise man, my game wouldn't update last night. Got about to 87% and then kept stopping. So in uninstall, reinstall, like 42 COD things in the queue. I'll play next week. Yeah, the game installed okay. Actually, I got all the pre-release content on PC was pretty good. And then so when the 12 o'clock came yesterday, there was a little update. It was like, I don't know, 500 or 600 megs, not a huge one. And then it went through a process of patching all the 78 gigabytes of stuff. And that took forever. And it did get stuck. I don't know if it was 87%, but it got stuck someplace for a long time. And luckily, I just left my computer on and went away and came back later, and it was fine. And it restarted. Everything was good. Then my shaders got stuck at 93%, and it stayed there for a super long time. I ended up deleting my shaders and reinstalling them. And the next time it went through just fine. It took a long time, but it was most likely if I would have just been more patient, it would have been fine.
No plan of vehicle.
Oh, come on. I should be able to jump from there. I think I could jump off that building in real life and be okay. Probably not. I'd probably break my ankle walking down a set of stairs. All right. Yeah, I don't like that they don't let you look at the map. So until they give you the jump indicator, you don't get to see what you're up against, which is fine. In boot camp, it's fine, but it's definitely doesn't seem right. If they're trying to teach people how to play boot camp or how to play Battle Royale, they should at least let you see what the map's going to be. That looked like it was in the building. All right, well, this seems like the wrong way to go. All right. Got our snipes in for the day. That was the SVD, which is a horrible sniper rifle, but seemed to do okay if they don't move around too much. What do we got here? I have no idea. We need boxes. We have a task we're on. We have 30 more seconds of most wanted that we need to get rid of. I don't know. Maybe we'll hold on to that. I don't think the Tonto is going to help us any. We need to be working towards this buy station anyway.
Contract on you is close. Squad mates are redeploying. Nice job.
Yeah, so that was the first time we actually did some sniping that we were able to hit people for a long time. Yesterday we picked up one of the AMR-4 sniper rifles, and that thing was horrible. I hear a box. I don't know why they put these boxes in such weird spots. Somebody on the buy station.
The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them.
That was uncalled for. We didn't need to chase that guy across the map. Oh my goodness, can't even jump through a window. Alright, let's get our loadout weapons before someone else decides to come over here. Need a little more cash. $1,000. $350. Surely we can find that. All right, let's get somewhere.
SAM turret active.
So we're waiting for our loadout. It's supposed to come in early, I think. Street, good morning. Welcome in. We're going to go grab the top of that building where our box is for no real reason. I'm guessing higher is better, so if our loadout comes in, we can jump to go get it. We'd like to get our perks. I think it would be nice with the restock for ammo to go up too. I mean, if it's going to give you all your lethals and tacticals, it should at least give you your regular ammo.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
Oh, we got somebody close. Someone right below us.
In the area.
Feel like he's going up on the roof next to us. So we're going to do the right thing. Well, I thought for sure he was going to be on this rooftop.
Losing ground. Moving.
So we got this guy creeping up the stairs on us. Sure, he's trying to get loadout. Or at least buy something over there. That's all right. We can let him do that. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. Alec 53, good morning. Man, we are not able to get shots on him. He probably has a sniper rifle and he's going to unload on us here. All right, we still have these guys over here. We have an extra muni up here. We need to keep an eye for that.
Enemy UAV is online.
Guys shooting crossbows at us. Let's go ahead and grab our other muni and relocate a little bit. This guy's going to get way up here and try to get some shots on us. And there he is. Oh, that couldn't have felt too good. Trying to make noise so they keep pushing the stairs. Oh, you guys suck. That was my bad. There was no reason to push that. We didn't get an indication of a down or even a plate break when those prox mines went off. 10 kills. 4th place. We died because we were dumb. Not playing good at all right there. Oh my goodness. Alec 53, have you ever looked at the AccuSpot optic? It's 3x. It seems a little less jumping than the Willis. I haven't, but we're going to look at it right now. And we also want to look at the FJX Horus real quick. Let's go back to our loadouts, create a new one. We'll call it FJX. And what does the FJX Horus look like? It is a Modern Warfare 3 gun, I believe. And we can't grab it because we got this gunfighter thing on that you can't have. Can't go to overkill. Can't do anything because we have the wrong Come on, people. All right, we have to get a normal gun. Then change this to overkill. Then change this to the FJX Horus. I don't know who at Activision decided that this is a good way to do things. All right, let's look at the gunsmith on the Horus. I don't know what we should do with it. Yeah, I can't imagine the horse is going to be good. It's pretty snappy. It's It's only good for less than 25 meters, maybe 12 meters. Ooh, I don't know. No, FJX Horus is not the thing. Maybe if you're playing Resurgence and you just want to play indoors, you know, if you're hanging out in prison or something, it would probably be pretty good. Let's try that other optic real quick on the Cypher. We're going to get rid of this FJX Horus. So let's see what that was. AccuSport Hollow. Ooh, I don't know about that. I mean, we'll look at it real quick. All right, we don't like that reticle at all, so we got to go to customization on the reticle, see if we can get a normal reticle out of it. Yeah, anytime you get one of these big circle reticles, it's not going to work out well. Sure doesn't feel like a 3x. I mean, the whole screen comes in 3x, but the optics itself is not. I don't know. I'm not. Let's go back to the other one just now. Well, let's stick with it. We'll play with it once, see how that works out. Alex, have to add the aftermarket to the Horus. Okay, well, that's good to know. Let's go back in here real quick, see if we can rename this to Horus again, FJX. And of course, we got to go through the hoops of grab this, get a base level weapon, get rid of this, and then change it to the Horus. And gunsmith, aftermarket parts, incompatible equipment. With a wild car, you can't. What? All right, well, we have a build for it. We'll see how that works. We'll grab it in pregame, give it a try. We didn't get it fully built out, but at least we understand where we're supposed to be going with it. Was that your blast trap? Funny. Yeah, I had 2 blast traps on that corner, but I think they threw a frag grenade around the corner and blew them up. And they were just both standing in the corner, hard scoping that corner. The right thing to do would be not to take the bait and just hang back and wait for them to make a move. Feels super stable for sure. It's got some range to it. All right, seems pretty good. I don't know what else we need to do to it. John says the static is back also. You know, I never did like the static. I mean, we had to use it back when it was meta, but I never liked the way it reloads. That entire top section that you have to pull off, it was just a really slow reload animation. First time chat, Phil, self-revive on ground. Thanks for that hint earlier. That was very helpful. All right. We killed the turtle, but I didn't account for the second guy. That was just not good. We knew there were two guys with us. We should have just grabbed the gun, grabbed the contract, and ran. We could have let Ninja Turtle fight it out with the other guy. Alright. It would be nice not to use the BO6 guns, but I don't know. I don't know if we can get away with an overkill class. That was the same guy. He should have known better. Yeah, I would love to have an overkill class. You can get your SMG and your AR at the same time. You have to hold your button down to get the map to pop up sometimes. Seems kind of odd. Ooh, game just got super glitchy. Alright, we picked up a sniper rifle, but it's... That was a little rough. Alright, we should probably get rid of this sniper rifle and just grab something that works. 2 PPSHs, that makes a lot of sense. A minute 30, we need more stuff. So I have something that can shoot some bullets. We got 1 minute for our thing. Let's go get our good gun. Get off the buy station. Got a guy in the street right next to us.
Oh, come on. Nope.
Did his buddy run away, or did we kill them both somehow? I guess we got shots on both of them. Alright, we still don't have enough money to buy our loadout weapon. We want to get the FJX. Oh, we got a sniper looking right at us. We needed all 60 of those bullets. He probably doesn't have a lot of loot since he was just laying up on the roof the whole time. But we're going to get up there and check it out anyway. I don't know where the sniper rifle stuff went. Guess it don't much matter. We're going to go get our loadout. TX, he's still down in the gully. I didn't see him down there. I didn't look. He didn't shoot at us either. So he was either really afraid of moving. I got 2
There's an
boxes.
increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect.
I don't know that our... Ooh, we don't have the right per... Oh, yeah, we do. Now, we didn't spend time and build this thing all the way out. So, it may not be as good as we want it to be, but that's okay. It's got the important parts on it, apparently. So there's not a lot of reason for people to be right here, except it is center circle. There are 9 teams. I'm just thinking this is not the roof we want to be on. TX Quick, do you start viewer games early on weekends as well? Yes, 6:30 a.m. We're all ready to go. We'll just open up our lobbies and first 4 in get to play for, well, I want to say as long as they want, but within reasons. If we get other people that want to play, we will swap out a little bit, but I don't want to try to swap out every round. We've done that in the past, and it just turns into a real hassle. So we'll let people get some good games in. All right, let's get back over to the... Oh, we got this guy flying in. I don't see you. There you are.
Enemy soldier.
Say we go back to the... Oh, that was a nice bounce. Felt like we had somebody behind us up on this hill. I don't know where. Let's get out of the fire zone. We got one more. So we're probably going to have a team of 4 coming over this hill.
New safe zone located. The gulag's locked down. Area's clear.
All right. Well, we got the GRU up here on the hill. Well, that's nice. You know, it's no fun when you got a squad with a sniper sitting in the back. All right, we're going to have to get a little more creative here.
Losing ground. Moving.
Get as many of our things back as we can. We'd also like to get our smokes back. We dropped them somewhere. There's still 4 teams. We're going to try to let them fight it out. Try to shoot some targets of opportunity here and not over challenge.
You're in the top 5. Bring home the win.
Still looking for that elusive smoke. Bunker Buster's good.
Not yet. Safe zone relocated.
Man, we have 3 guys all stacked together, just running together. Slade, that loot was in the silo. Slade, you're absolutely right. I forgot it was on top of the silo. You know, I was looking at the silo later and I thought, you know what? That's where the sniper guy was we shot. Not on the roof over here. So we got somebody that spent 2,400 COD points on a green jumpsuit with a shell on his back. That's nice. Yeah, we misplaced that. We should not have shot at the guys climbing the ladder. We gave away our position early. Not a lot we could have done, though, because it was just us versus those 3. All right, what do we end up with? 13 kills. We'll take 13. Let's look at our FJX horse again. I don't think we fully built the thing out. We only had 2 attachments on it. Is underbarrel going to do much for us? We can get aim down sight speed, sprint to fire. I don't think it needed any more recoil control. All these are the same mostly. So 10 and 5. I think the one up here was probably better. Same, 10 and 5. So we'll go with 10 and 5 on the front grip. Rear grip, I don't think is going to help us much. All right, we get a 2 and a 10. We'll do that. What is that, 4? Oh, that's all 5 attachments. Is there anything else we want? Nah, I guess we're good. We got a fairly solid looking horse right there. All right, now the good thing on the horse loadout is, let's look at this thing again. We can actually run a different weapon with it. We don't have to go with a pistol. But it does mean we'd have to build us up a less lethal one of these things. So yeah, I don't know what's important on this. Let's put our optic on first. We know we want the Willis 3X. Oh, actually we went with what? The Accu Hollow. Okay, we'll go with that. And I think I took a picture of my loadout just so I would have it. It's not that one. So the compensator, gain twist barrel, vertical foregrip. I guess we want the magazine. We want the extended mag. And we have room for one more. So I guess recoil springs. And let's customize this thing, fix our reticle. And put a camo on it. We don't want the same camo as our good 8 attachment gun. I don't know. Tiger stripes. Sure, good enough. All right, so if we go with our FJX Horus, we get overkill. So let's rename this thing to overkill. All right, so if we get that, we're good as a first loadout, I guess. And then if we get a second loadout, we can get our better Cypher. Sounds like a plan. Slade, do I ever buy UAVs? Slade, we're playing boot camp, and it's really not that important. I mean, you're never going out hunting teams for the most part, and you can find enough of the little portable radars. So I think that that's good enough. It's so hard to come up with loot and cash. By the time you get your 6,000 to buy your primary, another 6,000 to buy a secondary, and a gas mask, you're pretty much scavenging too much. So yeah. Streak update seems to fix any issues. I don't know. I haven't really seen anything better. I do think the plating animation is slower, so it takes longer to apply plates. At first we thought it was maybe we changed our perks a little bit, but I don't think that's the case. Sam, welcome in. Sam, first time seeing your feed, bro. Looks like you're having a solid grasp on it. Earn a sub. Sam Thomley, thank you for that. First time chat over on YouTube. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. But yeah, as Wiseman says, it's not just about the game. We have a pretty good community. Or at least I enjoy everything I do. We do a lot of gold mining, blacksmithing, hiking, working on old cars, just whatever's going on. We'll try to film it and put it up on the channel. But we are pretty consistent about streaming Warzone every morning, about 6:30 a.m. for 2.5 hours or so. And except for Sunday, we do take Sundays off just for the heck of it. All right, let's make sure our long-range weapon is usable. Oh, this has a wicked recoil. It has like 4 rounds straight, and then it does a hard pull off to the. Yeah, we will definitely want our other Cypher if we get a shot at it. All right, but we're still going to try the FJX Horus as our first loadout because it had a pretty good range with it. We never did look at the time to kill or the damage profile. We just kind of grabbed it and go. All right. Can't really tell if that's on the roof. It doesn't look like roof. Looks like 3rd floor. We missed that altogether. I don't know where the staircase is. There you are. I'd like to have a gun before we continue running around. Oh, there was a self-revive. We just saw it. Oh, there it is. It's on the sink. I've never seen things land on the sink before. You know, even in real life, if you drop something out of a medicine cabinet, it is not going to land on the sink. It's going to bounce off the edge of the sink, probably go down the toilet. Then you have to, you know, pick it up and clean it off or whatever. All right, still not a lot going on here. We still have 1.5 minutes on our contract we got to get rid of. Much rather have the AS Val over a Tonto 22, whatever it is. Still got 1 minute on our contract. We need about 3 more boxes if we get them quick. 1 more should do it.
Deploying squad mate. Good work.
It just threw all the gear over the side of the thing. All right, let's see how this works. It's got a very small caliber sound to it. It sounds like, you know, you're shooting a pellet gun or a 22, but the results are pretty good. We do have the quartermaster suppressor on it, so maybe that's why it sounds so hokey. All right, we need a gas mask. We need the vesty things. Irradiated. I don't know what that does for us. I almost feel like there was a plan to have radiation and it didn't work out or something. Yeah, this thing is pretty much squirting bullets at people. It doesn't give you a satisfying sound though when you shoot the thing. It just doesn't feel like you're doing damage. Still need a munitions box. Oh, streak irradiated takes less gas damage. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I didn't know the gas was irradiated gas, but I'm guessing it is. This is one of the most confusing buildings. They put boxes out on the little balconies and stuff, and you can't hear where things are at. It's probably just me. All right, let's go.
Enemy dropping into the AR. Loadout drop headed your way.
What the heck was that? We're gonna grab us a munitions box since we didn't find one.
Contract worth more than usual, so get
Just to have one with us. All right. Tinker whiskey. Irradiated means you can stay in the gas, take less damage. Played up. I'm guessing that was a while ago because I think I did plate up. Probably not. Slade. No, I don't buy UAVs. Now I'm just repeating myself. I know we've already talked about this. It's kind of like Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. All we do is loot, break windows, run in circles. Kind of want to go over the top, keep the high ground. We do have a UAV, but I don't want to burn it yet. Unless we really have to.
closing in.
There's a guy just this side of buy station. Now he's on the other side of buy station. pretty much took each other out. Gonna rebuy that UAV. This guy is right down at the bottom.
UAV available to that hill. TACOM, we're flying on fumes. UAV returning to tank.
I'm guessing he's way below. Like in the train track area? We hear him running. There you are.
New safe zone located. Gulag's closed until further notice.
All right, so we have 8 teams, 10 people. So at least we don't have any teams of 4. Bunch of nothing. MX Holds, first time chatter. Nice stream, kind of bright. I'm a keyboard mouse player too. Yeah, keyboard mouse to me is the only way to play this game. And I should just be sitting here reading chat. Got the guy up top we got to worry about. Guy in the back of the truck. Really?
You were 1 of 10 remaining.
I figured there was no way. I don't know. His gun is so jumpy. I don't know how you hit a single shot. Scotty, yo, good morning. What is up? Have an amazing day. Thank you, Scotty. That was not good. We got 10 kills, 4th place. We died to a guy in the back of the truck that we discounted him as not a threat. JJ, what? JJ, thanks for the subscription over on Twitch. What's that last name? Wills? JJ Wills. Thank you for joining. Navy Jack, are you testing guns or just not like the meta weapons? Navy Jack, I think we're on the meta. We have 3 different guns we're using. We're using the Cypher, we're using the C9, and we're just now testing the FJX Horus because we got killed with it in a match, and we were swapping bullet for bullet with the C9, and somebody destroyed us with the Horus. So we're just giving it a try. But yeah, we are testing. I guess that's the right answer. I'm going to grab some coffee while we're launching. I'll be right back. So I'm not really sure. You know, the FJX Horus seems good, but we just died in that last gunfight, and that didn't seem right to me. Let's go firing range with our Horus real quick. It's got this little left-right jump, which is not a good thing. But don't correct it. See how it gets that, like, 3 bullets, hard right, hard left. We've been missing those shots, and I know it. And it's not consistent either. Sometimes it's something different. So we'll have to revisit that. But the C9 has been pretty good for us. So we'll probably jump back on that. Krelush, good morning. The weekend is here. Yeah, we've made it. We've made it to Friday. That's pretty good. I'm not sure what my activities are. It's still pretty cold outside. It was down in the single digits last night. It's finally warming up though. We're up to 14 degrees now, so 14 is good. And they say it's going up to 44 degrees. I'll believe that when I see it. We're up in the mountains, and it seems like if you get just a little bit of breeze, it stays cold all day. I know that's beyond the range of why I thought we had a Cypher as a secondary. I guess not. It didn't save our loadout. Yeah, so our loadouts got messed up. It went back to the pistol. 59 degrees in Florida. Yeah, we're going to be in Florida in another week or so. I can't wait to get down there. Finally get to put some shorts on, t-shirts, run around in flip-flops. You know the drill. I think we're going to spend the whole month of March in Florida. That's the plan. All right. Well, now I'm afraid to grab that loadout because it's not going to be what we expect. Not sure about the right way to attack this contract. I guess go down the zip line. It'll seem to work out okay. We need stuff. Where's all the stuff? KSV definitely over the 22. Guess we're just going to stay on foot and work towards this buy station. I kind of really want to jump on that mini bike and take it for a ride. I don't know. It's a really good PP919, but it doesn't have an optic on it. It's super hard to see around this thing when you're shooting at people. Maybe it's designed to be a more of a hip fire weapon. I don't know. Still have over a minute on our contract. I don't even know. Don't know what guns are good. All right, 48, 1 minute on our contract. We should be able to find at least a couple boxes on the ground floor here. If they take off 10 seconds per, that's pretty good. $15 seconds. Let's get in the open with our contract in case it's something good.
The bounty contract on you is closed. Your squad mates are redeployed.
You know, I don't think we've been looking far enough away from the box. It seems to throw everything pretty far away. All right, we need our... We don't have a loadout, so we're going to go straight for the death blow and the Horus. You know, the Horus is cheaper. Those are my footsteps? No way. We're not riding this very far. We're just going to go right up here, see if we can get a gas mask and jump out. All right. So I guess we've been looking at just the 8 attachment weapons in our buy station, and we've been up to 6,000 each. But apparently if you get a cheaper variant or a 5 attachment gun, it's cheaper. That's good. Let's go ahead and just
Moving.
I was going to say jump in this car and go for a ride, but that's probably not a good thing to do. Brad, good morning. Sweet, got a raid again. Streak, that's awesome. Who's our raid? K Cloven, raiding with a party of 14. K Cloven, thanks for the raid. And all the raiders, thanks for coming in. Make sure to drop something in the comments so I know you're here. Yeah, Twitch has been pretty good to us on raids recently. We've been raiding a lot of people every day. First time chat, CH Coke. Good morning. So Kate Cloven, how'd your games go today? If you're still on, I know a lot of times when you stop streaming, it's you got to jump, you got to bounce, go do something else. I get it. But if you're still here, I'd like to know what game mode you play. So he plays quads, okay? Or am I playing quads? I don't know. We're actually playing Battle Royale Boot Camp, which is a quad game mode, but I always play it as a solo. All right, we got 10 teams up, 18 people, so we're about a 2-to-1.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
We're testing out the FJX Horus. We got destroyed with it earlier. Trying to figure out what the magic is.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Doesn't feel super good. I think it's more the sound of the weapon doesn't sound good. I know we got another guy back here. See if we can get a little bit of protection and then find this guy. I almost think there's 2 more back there. All right. I guess we should get our loadout. Just so we get our perks.
Enemies dropping into the AR.
Saw that guy at the last moment. Gonna go for the Cypher, get our Horus back. Got all of our perks. Gonna put one of these on here just in case he does come back for it. Liquid Steel, West Palm will be a little bit warmer. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it, actually. No! That was not good. Ran around the corner. Where's this guy? We know he's here. One guy up top looking at us.
In the gulag. Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Shot. Enemy UAV overhead.
No, ran into the other guys. Ah, not good. Liquid Steel says 55, 66 degrees in the shorts and flip-flops weather, and I hope next month will be in the 70s. Yeah, you know, in West Palm Beach, if you're right on the ocean, the temperature is always a little bit higher because the seawater is always in the 80s. But I agree, 55, 66 is not good beach weather. But surely by middle March, it'll be super nice down there. All right, what did we do wrong there? We just got too overzealous. You know, what I'm not liking about the Horus is the reload is slow. You know, if we go with our C9, let's look at this thing real quick. I also wanted to look at the recoil pattern on the C9 compared to the Horus. So without adjusting anything, it gets that hard zigzag too, but it's just the opposite. I think that's the bigger issue. Because I'm used to adjusting like 3 bullets, and then I start pulling right and then left to keep it centered. The Horus is exactly the opposite. And I don't know why they screwed up our loadout again. So we had this overkill Horus. They took away our, whatever our AR was. Yeah, so I don't know why they took that away, but we put it back, so we should be okay-ish. All right. 007, good game. Yeah, we just, I don't know. When we knew there were 2 guys, I thought we were dead. And it turned into being 4 guys. And of course, there was a buy station right there, so why wouldn't we think there were 4 guys standing on it? We had blast traps. We should have just closed that door, put the blast traps on it, waited for them to do something. Grelush says the wind is what really makes it colder. Yeah, I agree. If you put any kind of breeze in a slightly cool situation, it gets cold, especially if you've been out in the sun all day. If you get a little bit of a sunburn and then it cools off and you get windy, forget it. I remember sailing in the Bahamas all the time. You would be out skin diving or snorkeling all day, whatever, catching fish, and you get just a little bit of sun on your shoulders and back. And when the evening, even though it's like in the 80s at night, a little bit of breeze, it was cold. I think you can take away the horizontal recoil with a different underbarrel. We'll look at that next time because that little horizontal joggle is a problem. It's not really a problem up close, which is where the SMG's used mostly. But it's just enough to pull you off target for a couple bullets, and that's not good. And we just took that grenade in the forehead. All right, well, we got nothing going on, so let's go for a drive. All right. So the only real benefit to the horse I'm seeing is it's cheaper at the buy station, and you can get the overkill class with it instead of what I have on the C9. And I'm guessing you really don't need an 8 attachment SMG. It's just not. It's not a thing that's required. So are the consoles having the same problem on the mini map? Like right now, I cannot pull the map up and know where we're at. That was a disaster of a play.
Kill enemies and secure supply caches to close the contract on your head.
All right, well, we've been playing around with this guy. Now we don't have any cash. Need to hurry up and get some stuff. So I'm not sure which sniper rifle's better. I'm guessing the Frost line.
Dropping into the area. Watch the
All right, we still have a minute 50 on our most wanted. Seems excessive. One minute.
enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is closing in. Contract on you is closed. Squad mates are redeploying. Nice job.
No loadouts, so we're gonna go death blow. How much is our secondary? 2,500. So we only need a couple $100. There we go. Let's go get our other weapon. Seems like a bargain. The FJX horse at 2,500 bucks. There's hardly ever anything in here. I think we decided last game that we're just not looking wide enough around it. Still didn't see anything useful. All right, I think movement speed with the horse is not as good, but
Enemy soldier incoming.
I was actually looking for my sniper rifle there. I was getting used to that. GG, what's up? G-God did. That's kind of a weird name, but I like it. I would have expected a team sitting on this thing, but I don't see them. Still need a gas mask. All right, not a bad little loot job there. It's a very similar circle to last game.
Loadout drop headed your way.
We definitely need that loadout.
Safe zone relocated.
We heard the guy. We heard something. Come on, come on, come on. Just the wrong gun for that fight.
Got gas moving in.
Uh-oh, we lost our weapon somewhere. Need plates in a bad kind of way. All right, well, that went better than expected. Felt like we were almost dead the whole time.
Gulag locked down. Area's clear.
All right, well, we were kind of panicking there a little bit. Guess we're just going to hang out here for a second. We know there's someone back this way.
You've made it to the top 10.
We have 6 teams, 10 people. Not seeing anybody over here, which is a good thing. All right, let's just wait for a minute. There is the buy station here. That's where the sweaty squad is going to hang out. Kind of missed their thing there. They're not going to push till the circle closes. Still 5 squads. They're still on the far side.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
As long as nobody climbs up this tower, we'll be okay.
Usual, so get it done, soldier.
Oh.
We've got these 2 guys over here that I'm still worried about.
So far, my think it's on you, bud.
What's up, buddy? And we get the guy with the sniper on the roof. Car 98. That is the most worthless.
Keep it there. Return to base.
Wow. Wow, that was horrible. Yeah, we knew there was a squad behind us. I should have just kept our head down for a little bit. 11 kills, 12 eliminations, and 4th place. We're just not getting her done right now. Bruce Almighty, welcome in. Hello, everybody. Texas Quick, we're going to take a look at the horizontal recoil real quick. See if we can do something about that, because it's a little irritating. And we do have an underbarrel anyway, so let's see what the underbarrel's doing for us. So let's take off this underbarrel. So the edge underbarrel that we're going for right now gives us aim down sight speed of 9 and sprint to fire of a 6. The Bruin grip gives us good horizontal and vertical recoil. In fact, everything does. But do we want to give up that aim down sight and sprint to fire speed? That would be the big question. Looks like they simplified everything. That everything's the same now. Except for this. The XR gives you aiming idle sway also. Huh, interesting. This one gives you hip fire and tack stance. I guess if we were going to do anything, we should go for this XRK bow breaker grip. It gives you the 10 on the recoils and aiming idle sway, but it is going to be a little bit slower, which I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but let's look at it really quick. All right, unadjusted. It's definitely a much tighter pattern, but it still has a little bit of movement to it, but I guess it's much better. Aim down sight seems okay. Your 80 strafing is going to be a little bit slower. All right, we'll give that a try. Let's get back in on it. Eye up. Good morning. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Need to drink more coffee. That's what we need to do. So overnight, it felt like our heater couldn't quite keep up with the cold weather. Typically, it turns on for a couple minutes and then it's off for an hour. Last night, it felt like it was on constantly. I almost think maybe I need to go check the filter, see if its airflow is good, but most likely it was just too cold for the heat pump to do its heat pump thing. It's not like it didn't keep up. The temperature stayed right where it should be in the house, but it was working a lot harder than it should. Eye up. Anybody here from Womp Womp? I have not heard from Womp Womp in at least 4 months now, I would say. So I hope Womp Womp is okay. Yeah, Womp Womp was a long-time viewer. He was here all the time, and then all of a sudden he just kind of fell off the edge of the earth. Never to be seen again. But we've noticed a lot of people that used to play Warzone don't play anymore. My son hasn't played in a long time. He's excited that Verdansk is coming back. He said he'll probably get the update when Verdansk comes out, just to check it out again. All right, let's try our horse. See how this works. All right, well, seems pretty good. 007, when's the last time you checked the filter? I don't know. Typically, I'll do it in the springtime before we start using the air conditioner. And I'll usually do it in the fall. But we don't really use it that much here in the mountains. So it's not like in Florida, your air conditioner is always running. So you got to change your filter like once a month. Up here, usually twice a year is more than adequate. But I can't remember doing it in the fall. So I may get up there and just check it out. It's not like it's a big deal. You just pull it out, put a new one in, or pull it out. This might be an electrostatic filter, so it's got to be cleaned up. But still, it's not a big deal. Well, that's a problem. Oh my goodness. Would have been easier just to take the short route the first time. Not sure what that noise was. Was it the train?
That's hilarious.
All right, someone was talking around us. I don't know if it was the guy running straight at us or not. All right, anything good here? Guess we'll stick with what we got. We need to start thinking about a buy station soon. So, yeah, not a lot of good options. I guess this way is probably easier. Horrible. Dixon, what is up? Welcome in. All right. Well, that was an unimpressive whatever. Any release date for Verdansk? Yeah, I haven't heard either. I heard it was sometime in March, but you never really know. Seems like everything that they do is not quite on schedule, but they must have been working on Verdansk this whole time because they haven't done anything else for the game.
Supply boxes marked. Secure those locations. Couple of contracts out there have increased payout. Get to them first to cash out.
All right, I guess we're gonna run the gauntlet for the these boxes real quick.
One supply box down. 2 remain.
There's a cache right here. That's what we were looking for.
Precision airstrike ready for tasking. Two supply boxes secured. 1 remaining.
Well, it's quite a hike, but I guess we're gonna do it. Might as well take the zip line and get a little loot on the way. Got a guy in the water.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
All right, how do you get upstairs? Upstairs.
Contract complete. All supply boxes secured.
Buy station. Only good one is over here, so we probably got to run fast to get it. Not even going to worry about that loot box. Not going to worry about that guy either.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Our loadout box is behind us.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
It's like the world's longest run for a buy station. No loadouts. All right, I chickened out on the Horus. We went back to the C9. Should be the straight up meta. We kind of want to get to our loadout, which is over here. We are not the fastest swimmer.
Losing ground. Moving.
Now, it doesn't matter which loadout we get, because we have both the weapons we want.
Enemies dropping into the AR.
I hear people, but I don't see them. I Again, I don't know that we want that gunfight because we can't see crap. Stopping on a bridge is not a great idea. All right, let's get some hill.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch
Our death blow is not putting the death blow on people like it should.
UAV standing by.
Requesting recon flyover. Precision airstrike standing by. Moving here. Moving. Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Gulag's closed until further notice. Hostile airstrike incoming.
Priority task.
Got an extra valuable opportunity. Don't miss this shot.
All right, well, we kind of messed up on that team of 4.
10 remain. Keep pushing.
We should have let them get to where they wanted to be before we started shooting at them. Got a team over here coming up behind. Again, not great shooting.
Throwing smoke.
What is wrong with this guy? Ah, horrible.
We'll get 'em back.
Dev something. Dev, I think they nerfed the C9 on the update, but could be wrong. I agree that the C9 is not hitting like it used to. Avenger 007, have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. So we got 8 kills, 2 deaths. Didn't do well. We probably shouldn't have pushed that team so hard, but we did anyway. SI Gamer, what is up? Welcome in. I thought we got lucky when the one climbed up on the roof. We were able to kill him without taking shots from the other guys. I didn't know there were 3 other ones down there, though. I thought we just had a team of 2 we were working with. But it is what it is. First time chatter, Dev, thanks for stopping by. Just be working on bundles. Bundles of what? Yeah, the store, I don't think I've ever bought anything in the store. It looks like we have 4 guys dressed up in turtle outfits. They're all exactly the same except, well, they have different weapons and different colored masks. So that's kind of cool, I guess, if you're into that. You have some gobble gums. I don't know what those are. Blueprints. Every time you get blueprints, they never work out good. Obviously, if you're into goofy looking things, I guess it's okay. Like here's a guy with a saxophone gun. I can't even imagine. I don't know how this kind of stuff appeals to people. Here's a little Hello Kitten on the top of a club, maybe? I don't know. So silly. So is this an FJX Horus has the magazine in the bottom. Let's look at this really quick. It's a blueprint. It doesn't really say what it's a blueprint. Oh, it's the Tonto 22. Yeah, that's pretty bad. PDW and PP are meta SMGs now. PDW. What is the PDW? What is a PDW? I don't know what a PDW is. Is that like the old P90? I don't know. Tanto. Yeah, I don't like the Tanto. It's not good. You just need more bullets. I mean, you need more caliber. You have to have at least the 9mm. You can't have a 22. I mean, obviously the 5.56 is a 223, so it's kind of technically a 22. But I think the C9 is still of the BO6 guns. I still think it's the best. We're gonna try the Horus again, but I mean, it's got some range to it for sure. At least hit marker range. Yeah, I guess it's okay. I mean, it seems fine. Jackal PDW. Yeah, the Jackal took a nerf, and every time we pick up one, it just doesn't feel good anymore. Yeah, when BO6 first came out, the Jackal was really good. Obviously, the XM4 was the primary. But once they nerfed that Jackal, it just didn't feel like something you wanted to shoot with anymore. Looks like we need the second floor. We got Mr. Clean dropped on us. Dixon says, I was watching the stream and the compact looked good. Yeah, somebody was saying the compact was good. I don't know if it was J-God or somebody said that was maybe a viable option. The KSV and the comp. Yeah, I saw the KSV. Every time we get a KSV on its ground loot, it's good. And they actually have it as gulag weapon right now, which is interesting. Alright, we should have made a run around and grab more cash, but that's okay. My bad, was looking at BO6, not Warzone. Yeah, I don't know, Warzone and BO6 should be the same, but the time to kill is just a little bit different. And obviously, you can run pretty much anything in BO6 and we'll do okay. But Warzone, that little extra time to kill is never a good thing. Oh, come on. I jumped in the hole. I didn't want to jump out. Alright. Got somebody stomping around outside pretty good. I don't know, that KSV did not seem to put him down very easy. Oh, I definitely got the jumpy thing.
Supply box secured. 2 to go.
I think we're in an over looting phased right now.
Supply box is down. One to go.
Not a big fan of making this climb, but we're going to do it anyway. It's not as big of a deal in boot camp, but in Battle Royale solos, that would be a horrible climb to make.
All supply boxes down.
We did get destroyed with a Craig C earlier, but I think the recoil... Yeah, you can't even aim the thing. Alright, gas station. That was a pretty horrible little jump there.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright, 9 grand. Can't loot too much, but I'd like to get... Well, let's see what's here. If there's a loadout, we're in better shape. No loadout, so... Deathblow and Horus it is. Was that a person we heard? Was it just a building creaking? I don't know.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Definitely would like to get our loadout if we can. Grab some perks.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. There's an increased hostile UAV in the area.
No, where'd my gun go?
Enemy dropping into the AR.
I don't know where his squad is. All right. Well, we got to get across from the gas station. We got a guy in the gas station.
Enemy UAV is online.
There's a guy above watching that redeploy. I think we're going to try to take the redeploy. I don't know where we're going to go, but we're going up. That was pretty bad flying right there. All right, well, we got not a lot going on right now. We would like a munitions box before things get serious. Team of 2, ground floor right here somewhere.
Relocating safe zone.
I can't
No more fighting in the gulag.
Can't believe he took the thing.
Contract worth more than usual, so get it done, soldier. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You're in the top tier. Keep knocking them down.
Oh, he just brought his squad mate back. That's not good. We're going to hold this edge for a second.
Losing ground. Move it.
I don't know if that's a sniper, Glenn, or is that just the sun? I guess it's just the sun. We had a guy over here. I don't know if he's moved yet. We are way out here in the open. I feel like everyone's in front of us.
4 remaining.
Moving here. Cancel that.
Two other teams. So we got to find that other team. We have 2 guys running in on our right side.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
And there's the other team. At least we know where they're at now.
Gas is closing in.
I almost feel like that was a decoy. It was like, let me shoot a little bit so everybody looks at me. Let's just see how this works out.
Closing in. Relocating safe zone.
That was bad. One guy. Ah, frustrating. Devin, I use the COD Munity app on the phone for all meta builds. You know, there used to be a really good COD app that would give you like your progression, it would show you stuff, but I don't think that's a thing anymore. Dingers, that UAV would have showed you where he was. Yeah, we probably should have used the UAV. That would have been good. We knew he was right behind the wall. It was just a matter of, do we stand in the window and wait for him to move, or do we jump down and challenge? And we almost died on the jump out of the window. But luckily he kind of lost us as we fell down the hill. All right, so we had 12 kills, 1 death, and a win. We'll take that. All right, that's going to just about do us for the day. We're going to go ahead and send our Twitch people somewhere. Let's see who we can raid today. We want somebody that's following and same category as a start. I want to make sure they're not playing Resurgence because it's just not, I don't know. Let's turn off same category for a second, see if anybody pops up. Iceman Isaac, I don't know what he's doing. All right, I guess we're going to see FIFA Kills. FIFA Kills rated us a few times. He has lots and lots of viewers, so go say hi to FIFA for me. FIFA for me. FIFA's killed us quite a bit actually in the Warzone. It's always a little suspect, but we enjoy his gameplay. And YouTube, there's not a lot of places we can send you guys, so you guys get outside, have a good day, and come back tomorrow.